Welcome into lesson 15. Today we're talking about key signatures. So, key signatures are placed at the beginning of a piece of music, and they're a way to indicate which accidentals will be used throughout the piece. So, essentially, it's a shorthand way of using accidentals so we don't have to write them for every single note. All right, so this is the same example that we have at the beginning of page 32. And if we just look what's going on here, so the first thing, we have our clef, and that's our treble clef. And then next up, we have our key signature. And our key signature right now is 3 flats, B flat, E flat, and A flat. And then the third thing we have is our time signature. So again, what this is saying is anytime we land on a note that's an E, B, or A, they're going to be flat. So that is not an E, but an E flat. Again, same thing here, E flat. That's a B flat, and this is an A flat. And again, our final one is an E flat. Think about that as a shorthand way. Instead of writing E flat, B flat, A flat, E flat, you can just put all of our accidentals in the key signature and they get applied to every note throughout the piece of music. Okay, so looking at our sharp key signatures first. Now we're not going to get into the specifics on this lesson of scales and how those relate to key signatures. We're just going to look at writing them in the specific order that the sharps or the flats fall into. So we're looking at sharps, and they need to be written in a specific order. So F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, E sharp, and B sharp. Now writing that on our clef, we have our treble clef, F, C, G, D, A, E, B. And those are all sharp. So anytime we hit one of those notes, just our first one, F, anytime we hit an F, it's going to be an F sharp. They've got to be in that set order all the time. So correct, incorrect if we did fat cats get down and eat burritos. Yes, they are all still F, C, G, D, A, E, B, but they are in the wrong placement. They got to be in the right placement. All right, and let's not forget about our bass clef. So the order of the sharps will be in the same order, but they'll be on different spaces and lines. So we still have F, C, G, D, A, E, B, and those are all sharps. Now, what's a way to remember those? Fat cats get down and eat burritos. Fat cats get down and eat burritos. Keep them in that order, you'll be good to go. Now let's look at our flat key signatures. And remember, just as the sharps were written in a specific order, fat cats get down and eat burritos, our order of flats are going to be written in their own specific order. B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, and F flat. And what do we notice about this? B, E, A, D, G, C, F. But if we look at it in reverse order, fat cats get down and eat burritos. Totally backwards. If a sharp raises a note, a flat lowers a note, there's a lot of things that we'll see as we keep going through our rabbit hole of music theory, how things are related in a very logical orderly manner. So the order of flats is exactly backwards, exactly opposite of the order of sharps. B, E, A, D, G, C, F, flats, F, C, G, D, A, E, B, sharps. So zooming in here, so we can see how to write these in the specific order in our treble clef. B, E, A, D, G, C, F. This is a little bit neater than the order of sharps. It just goes up, down, up, down, up, down. And then in our bass clef, find our B, B, E, A, D, G, C, F. Things to remember, everybody. Flats versus sharps, B, E, A, D, G, C, F. Those are all flats. And for the sharps, F, C, G, D, A, E, B. Remember the order, whatever you got to do. Flashcards, memorization, however you best remember things, remember those orders and remember the placement on the staff for both treble clef and bass clef.